Okay, we are here with
Patrick H.D. Barry, UFC heavyweight.
Of course, as if you guys didn't know that. First thing I want to find out from you is, do you think that you are the only Creole fighter competing in MMA?
In the whole world? No, I don't. Maybe in the UFC, but no. There's been a few. I think on this recent episode, on this recent season of the Ultimate Fighter, wasn't there like some light-skinned black dude with a big fro? Bad attitude.
He was from Miami, wasn't he?
Yeah. What was
Bruce
he?
Leroy?
No. Okay, well the season before that, light-skinned black dude with a fro. That's another description. That's all. That's all I get. But I don't know. I might be the only one.
We're gonna have to find out.
I might be the only zebra in the UFC.
The only zebra?
Zebra. Only zebra in the UFC.
Who's zebra?
Mom's black, dad's white.
Oh, come on. No, you cannot possibly be the only
Zebra. I'm the only.
zebra.
Mom's black, dad's white. So I'm on whoever's side is winning.
Okay, how long did you live in Louisiana?
My whole life. I've been there almost forever. I know when I was born in New Orleans, but my parents were traveling teachers. They would go and open bilingual elementary schools in third world countries.
Really?
Third world countries, and they would, they would found schools like to show people how to run a school, whether it be English and whatever the native language would be. So I was raised for the first 6 years in Bogota, Colombia.
Really?
And then Dad got sick. We moved back to New Orleans. He passed away, and then we never went anywhere else.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Can you speak other languages?
No.
No. Okay.
I can fake a good accent if you give me a sentence to read. I can pronounce it. No clue what I'm saying.
What accent? Give
Spanish.
me one. Okay.
Give me a sentence.
Give you a sentence? Okay. Let's just say, give me one of your Ryu references.
One of my references in Spanish?
Your Ryu references that you're giving to Crocop.
I don't have it in Spanish. I'm sorry.
Okay, too hard.
¿Dónde está el chupacabra?
It's Puerto Rican.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. Scratch that whole section.
Okay. Oh God, here we go. This is crazy. What is your view of the afterlife and what happens when we die?
I'm kind of, I don't know, man. I've had a few different ideas. I've thought that maybe when we die, we transport to another planet where it's the same thing, just everybody has a different, not just a different planet, but we start over, and it's the same, kind of like the Matrix says, how there's been the seventh Neo. He's come by. It's the same thing. It's a combination where we all are the same people, but we just have a different role in life. We just try to get it right over and over again. So it's just recycled the same thing. I don't necessarily know if there's an afterlife or some mountain that we all go float at or stay around forever, or if we just stick here on Earth and help others. I don't know. I kind of think that as soon as it's over, it just starts all over again. We have no recollection of it.
Right. Sounds good to me. What does your extended family still feel the effects of Hurricane Katrina?
Well, we're all, anyone from New Orleans is going to for the rest of the time. Like for the rest of our lives, we will. Everything is rebuilt. We're back in the city, but it'll never be the same. As long as we have memories, we'll always be affected by it. Always.
Were you there?
Excuse me?
Were you there during?
My brother and I left 5 hours before it struck.
5 hours before. Amazing. Do you believe that the government acted accordingly in the disaster, or do you think it was a monumental error?
No comment. Can't answer that.
Okay, I understand.
I am obligated to not speak about that.
Okay, gotcha. Do you think Crow Cop understood the Ryu reference that you kept dropping?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he knows.
Okay. Who do you think is going to take the K1 GP this year?
Oh man, I'm hoping that it would. What's his name, man? The little short dude, man. He's the Turkish guy. He's a monster. He's a killer. He's got the Japanese name. I can't even think about it right now. From Amsterdam, man.
You're gonna put me on the spot right now, too.
Yeah, I know. Wait. Oh, I cannot think of this. Well, I cannot think. Gokhan Saki. He is who I would like to win. I would love it for him to win. Do I think he's going to? Nah, I don't know, but I think he's got a great chance to win. I would love it for him to win, but I don't think he's going to.
Okay, good stuff. You've never been KO'd in your career, K1 or MMA. Do you think that some people on this earth are just genetically superior when it comes to not getting knocked out?
Oh no. No, it's coming.
It's coming.
Oh no. My time is coming. Every time I get in the ring, every time when I make it out awake, I'm like, oh shit, it might be the next one. It's coming. Somebody's gonna get it.
Not sparring, nothing.
Huh?
Never. Not sparring, nothing.
No, I've never been knocked out before.
Amazing.
It's coming. It's gonna happen. I've seen stars maybe once or twice, but I've never been knocked out ever. It's only a matter of time. Everybody gets knocked out. You just have to. It's part of it.
Okay.
It just has to happen.
Where did your phobia of flying originate from?
I was 15 years old, flying back from Houston, Texas, by myself. I was visiting my cousin. I was flying back from Houston alone. I'm on an airplane in between heavyset lady, Indian gang. You know, this is before this was considered scary or anything like that.
Right.
The Middle Eastern whole 9/11 thing,
Yeah.
right? So, heavyset lady, Indian gang. Suit, glasses, full beard, blonde hair, totally fine. Airplane's going down the runway, and as we're going down the runway, and the front tires start to lift off, the plane has a total power failure. It just drops back, doom, doom, doom. Its front tires are coming off, then everything just goes off, and it just like eventually just drops back down to the ground. You roll off. They pull us back to the terminal and say we had a malfunction. We'll get us fixed as quick as possible. We'll take care of it. It'll be no problem. They didn't let us off the plane. The lady next to me starts hyperventilating.
Oh, no.
I knew we were gonna die on the plane. I knew we were gonna die on the plane. I just knew it. I can't take
no.
it. So she's hyperventilating. So I'm rocking with her, like listening as she's flipping out. Then they escort her off the plane. I'm sitting there like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? And the guy next to me looks over and says, everything is gonna be all right. And as I'm holding on to the little armrest, he slides his hand over mine and squeezes the armrest on my hand.
Oh no!
And he held my hand down on the armrest for the entire flight, from takeoff to landing. Ever since then,
You're over it.
it just doesn't.
For you.
It's just unnatural. Giant pieces of metal rocketing through the sky, 1,000 miles in the air. This is not supposed to happen.
Unnatural. Is there anything? What about like jumping out of planes, things like
Never.
that? Never.
Never. They say you want to get over your fear of flying, jump out of an airplane.
What
I can't get in
about-
an airplane in order to jump out of it. So
Yeah.
No.
What about something not so high up off the ground? What about like zip lining or something like that? Would you
that's
do
fine.
that?
That's no problem. It's just
Yeah.
airplanes.
Just airplanes.
Yeah,
Period.
it's the fact that I can't get out if I don't want to. You know, if I can't get out if I want to. If I want to, can I just take a break? Can I? It's like living in
No.
Milwaukee. I stay inside 24 hours a day, 7 days a week anyway. I never leave home unless I have to go to practice. I'll stay home forever. But then when it's winter and it's negative 1,000 degrees outside and
Just
there's 10
because
feet
you
of snow,
can't go, yeah.
and now I can't go outside? Now this is ridiculous. I can't live there. What do you mean I can't get out? As soon as, just like any kid, whatever you do, don't touch that red button. I've got to push it. You can't get out of this plane. Nah, I have to get out now. I can't stay in here. This is terrible.
Yeah, you don't like walls and confinement then.
I don't like not being in control. If I'm in a car, I can stop and pull over and go to the gas
Exactly.
station. I can get out and throw a stick. I can drive on the other side of the highway if I want to. I'm in a plane. It's not. There's nothing. I can't do anything about it.
True. Okay, it seemed like Hardonk had beef with you at UFC 104. Do you guys even talk anymore?
All the time.
Yeah.
See, everybody had a really big misconception. Anthony Hardonk and I have been friends since day one. We were friends up until the fight, after the fight, during the fight, still on now. We have never had a problem. He's one of my closest friends in Amsterdam.
Okay. Yeah, I can't see anybody having a beef with you anyway.
That's what I said.
No. All right. We have talked about your name before, hyperdie.
Yeah.
We've actually compared it to a medical disorder that when you're inflicted with HD, you're forced to hype everything or be faced with an earlier death. So my question is, why those two options? Why can't there be a middle ground between hyperdie, like observe or ponder, or hype analyze or die could even work?
Because anything that you do, if you don't do it all the way, it's just half-assing something. That's the whole purpose of it. The whole science behind the thing is I'm gonna give you everything I've got.
Agreed.
Right now. I'm not gonna give you 90%. And then that means 10% is just floating on something else. I'm not gonna. It's like multitasking. Nope. I'm a man. I have to do one thing at a time. Boom, all the way, then all the way, then all the way. There's no spreading myself out over a period of all these different things all at the same time. No, it's hybrid as to everything you've got, no matter what it is. No matter what it is that you do, if you do it with everything you got, you'll be great at it.
You're gonna be
I was
great
the
at it.
richest pizza delivery man in the world 2 days a week, 5 years through college.
The best pizza delivery man
Ever.
Nice.
Millions. If I knew any better, I'd go back to it right now.
No, you would not. Well, hey, I understand that because you know what? I used to work at Subway. I was a sandwich artist, and honestly,
If you go to work every day thinking,
yes,
you know what,
I can
today,
make a damn good sandwich.
this is going to
Yes.
be the greatest pizza store in the world.
Exactly, or I'm gonna make the best fucking tuna
Ever.
sandwich ever. Right.
Ever.
So you do it.
I love Subway. Therefore, I love you.
Oh, you do. Oh, I love you too. Okay, how does it feel to have middle-aged men constantly want to hug and take pictures with you?
You know what? It's one of the best parts of what I do. Like the fan attention and everything that I get from the people, it's one of the best parts of what we do all around. You know what? You know what's whack? Getting punched in the face. That's stupid. Breaking your hand on someone else's face. That's lame. Like I still can't figure out why I'm doing this. But the attention that we get from other people, just the recognition that we get for something that we've done. And it's not just like people are paying attention to me. It's, I've done something so well, I've done something so good, I've done something so positive that people recognize me walking in the street and want to shake my hand and say thank you for influencing me in some way, or just giving me something to laugh at, or just something to watch and be entertained by. Like anything that we can do that affects people in a positive way, man, it's all around great. And when we get that acknowledgement from the fans, that's
Agreed.
yes.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about HD Kids.
Oh, it's a nonprofit kids organization that was started by a classmate and I from high school 13 years ago. We started, it's like the NFL does with Play 60, where they encourage kids to go outside and play for 60 minutes a day.
Right.
It's kind of the same idea, just to get them out there exercising, unplugged from the matrix. You can do this too. You know, you can kickbox and you can exercise and have fun, and it's a good thing. It's you can learn something new. It's just like martial arts. I mean, how many kids out there want to be ninjas? I know I did.
Yeah.
Lots of them do. Nowadays, they don't even want to be ninjas anymore. They all want to be Chocolate L and Randy Couture and Tito Ortiz and now Cain Velasquez. Maybe one day somebody will want to be Pat. I don't know. You have to be really short. You have to be really short to do that.
I saw those kids come up.
They're all 3'7", so they're definitely made for me. But it's out there. It's just to get them more active. Instead of just sitting around playing video games all day and night. Just get out there and go throw a stick, man. Eat a rock. It's fine.
Nice.
I did it. Look at me.
Look at you.